It's the Date Master, and yes, we're back. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit tonight for you guys, for the players. I guess for the guys who want to get we coming into that season. Okay, we gonna play the Valentine's Day game. We gonna play that. I may play it myself. I don't know, but you have to understand what I'm about to say. You have to internalize this because this is a code. We give out codes too. You want to have a code and never abandon it, never betray it. Sometimes you have to tell her what she wants to hear. A lot of the time, I usually get caught up into being too real, being too truthful, too honest. When a lot of the time, honesty kills the mood. Now, you you want to be honest about the feeling you want to share or the feelings you want to share with her. Yes, let's do that. But what she wants to hear is the fantasy. She wants to be told what to do. She wants to be told how nasty you're going to be to her and how nasty you want her to be to you. What this does, this creates the vibe of comfort, because it's a confidence that one must have to say such things, saying things in a manner and in a way. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Why do you think women have a difficult time hearing the honest truths? And now this is age old information, but women they're fixated on how things are said because they're fixated on how things make them feel. That's why they want things done a certain way. They want things said a certain way. It's not what you do or how what you say, it is how you do and how you say them. And if you have a talent or the skill which comes with practice, sometimes you have to just well, what me and my guys used to do in college, we used to have these calls, and sometimes I still may do them to this day just to kind of see what kind of reaction I'm gonna get. Women they love to feel beautiful. They love to feel feminine, because to feel beautiful to them is to feel feminine. So you have to flirt and say some outlandish things just to say them, just to see what her reaction is going to be. Now, don't just say nothing stupid. That's why I say it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you got to start off a little subtle. But in college, me and my guys used to say, some crazy things like, "Oh, baby, come talk to me." You right there in the pink. You have to be very direct so they know you're talking about them, but you can't be too direct to where it's singling them out. You see what I mean? So they want to, hey, yeah, you in the red, you in the black, yes, but it's all about where you are. It's timing. It's all about it's the if you want to equate a sport to, if you want to do PUA, picking up women, or building that connection, that attraction, sharing your personality with a woman, the sport would be basketball. Because basketball, the same 10 players are always on the court. It's not like football where you have offense and defense. Tom Brady is not going to play both sides of the ball. Michael Jordan, however, he's always in the game. LeBron James is usually always in the game. So you would equate the flirtation or the flirting to basketball, because you have to change, you have to pivot, you have to pump fake, you have to know when to shoot, you have to know how to shoot it. So you would use basketball as your sport to, I guess, use as a reference. But you have to tell her what she wants to hear when she wants to hear it, and you have to gauge this by her body language, by her comfortability around you and with you. The best when you're a skilled basketball player, your best. Some people's best, their greatest strength is when they say ISO. Michael Jordan did a lot of ISO. Oh, we got a mismatch. Shaquille O'Neal, the greats, they love ISO because they know what they can do. So this is when you have to isolate. And once you isolate, that's when the focus and the connection is solely on you. It's solely on the moment that you two are sharing. See, a lot of guys, they want to have the boys around to hype them up because they're not secure. They need the cheerleading pep squad in the back. No, you want to get her isolated. And not isolated so you weirdos can take advantage and do all this aggressive. No, you want her to come to you, because when she comes to you, she's going to melt in your arms. She's going to be comfortable with you because you are not rushing the process. You're taking your time. Now, there are instances, that's why I say it's like basketball. You have to read the defense. You have to know when you're in transition. It's in some cases you have to move a little quick. You're on a fast break, or she's already giving you all of the signals that she's ready to go. She's giving you all of the attraction confirmations that the ball is in your court. You have to know what to do with that. Don't go and get hung like Grant Hill, on the Sprite commercial. Don't go and shoot a airball layup. You have to know what you're doing. But isolation is one of the best tactics because it's one-on-one time. You talk about, you get to know her. Let her do the talking. A lot of you guys want to fluff your resume. Hey, I got the Beamer 750. Yeah, I just got the vet. Yeah, I got the condo. She don't really give a shit about that. She cares, but she really doesn't. Because she's going to think, why is he talking about these material items? Because there's a saying in the great manosphere, discovery trumps disclosure. Let her find that out. Oh, he got it. Oh, he on his shit too. Oh, he riding. Oh, okay. You don't have to. You don't have to say what's understood. So when you get to fluffing your resume, talking about what you do and what you got and all of that, she's gonna say he's trying to overcompensate for something else. He may be coming up a little short, if you know what I mean. He may be coming up a little short, so he's using the money and the other accolades to make himself valuable or attractive. They care about that, but on the back end, they want to know, how can you make me feel right now? Women don't really look into the future. They look into the future when they get to a certain age. When they're in a certain environment, they're only really concerned about the now. So you guys tend to be a little too aggressive, and she's like, this guy, he's a creep. He's too horny. You're giving that horny toad energy. Just chill, sit back. We know you pop some of that honey and some of the dick pills that you got from the gas station. Just, you got to lay off that. You got to chill. But another thing is to never kiss and tell. This is something that I've learned with my experience, is that you always want to keep everything under wraps. Breakups, new relationships, keep it under wraps, because it's no one's business but you and hers. But the thing with women is, a lot of the times they get with the guy who they feel is more valuable, who they revere as more valuable. He's a top-notch cat. This is something new. She hasn't dealt, because it goes both ways. Sometimes a woman will get a guy for the first time who has been out of her league up until this point. Because what I noticed that a lot of guys tend to do, as we get older, we get so many headaches dealing with the baddies, dealing with the chicks that's the eights, the nines. They come with the price. They come with a little bit of headache. They require a lot of maintenance, a lot of attention, a lot of detail. Sometimes they can burn you out. So what men will do, they'll take a U-turn, or they'll take a detour and say, you know what, I'm gonna deal with some fives and sixes. The eights and the nines, they cool, but I really can't. It's no win. I done had it fizzles out pretty quick. It's the same thing. They want all of the attention. Sometimes it doesn't benefit you. You waste a lot of money. You get your rocks off or whatnot. But some guys will take a detour and say, I'm going to level it down because I want a little bit more respect. I want a little bit more compliance. So they'll get a chick who may not be as physically appealing as their previous ones, but their personality and their submission is a little bit better, or maybe a lot better. But this chick, she said, okay, I got me a case. That's why she's going over and beyond with the respect and the submission, because you're not her usual type. She doesn't get a guy of your caliber. So, you get these women and you want to keep it under wraps because to put it out too soon, you're pretty much damning the relationship before it even gets off the ground. And if you have the right conversation, you set the right foundation. When you keep things private, that means you're keeping it protected. Like, look, you cool, you this, you cute, you got this going. I like our vibe. I want to keep it like this. Don't do all the social media. You don't have to let the world know that we dealing with each other. We can just keep it cool. That way the vibe is going to maintain and if not increase because she's on the same page as you. But men will tend to go through a dating spurt where they'll date down to deal with a little bit more compliant woman. Because again, the baddies, the eights, nines, and so on, the tens, they can get beside themselves. They get a little bit egotistical and they think, again, a lot of times the women think that they're better than you. But you don't want to kiss and tell. Don't make it a habit. You don't have to. Damn, getting pats on the back, that doesn't do anything for you. That's not social currency. The social currency will be them seeing you in action, keeping your cool as women approach you and give you hugs, give you, interaction, give you energy that they didn't know about. Man, who is that? They'll start asking questions. That's just my little, she cool. Oh, that's such and such. Yeah, she cool. No information, no details about your dealings with her if you have dealings with her. Keep it on the wraps. Because that's going to keep your name good. She's going to feel that, okay, he's not looking for the clout off of me. He's already confident and comfortable in himself. He doesn't need to tell the world that he's dealing with this girl and that girl and this girl and that girl. He's validated himself. You see a lot of cats, they have to put their woman, or they have to put the silhouette of their woman on their stories. Now, if this is your chick, your main thing, hey, show us some love. That's cool if you want to go that route. But if just a chick you just dealing with, a chick you just met, yeah, you want to keep her off your social media. Keep her low, keep her in the tuck until it's time. Let that cake bake. Let that cake bake a little bit longer before you pull it out of the oven. But yes, you do have to tell her what she wants to hear. In a lot of cases, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You'd be surprised how a woman at the most random moment becomes horny. She wants to be choked, not violently, but passionately. She wants to feel the strength of a man, because a lot of women go in and out of intimacy. Even women that have they're married or have significant others, they go through a period where they detach, and the man has to reattach and rebond with his woman, because life happens. You go through ups and downs. Work picks up, it gets busy, and you neglect the intimacy that your woman is yearning. Just because the clients are rolling in, the business is flowing, doesn't mean her hormones are going to turn down. She still wants to get choked from the back. She still wants to be kissed a certain way. She still wants to be caressed a certain way. See, don't get my message confused. I had one of my good friends, one of my good associates. She likes to troll me. I'm not going to give her name, but I told her my channel is not about dating. You see this term, the date master. I said, just like Dr. Dre is not a medical doctor, he's a music producer. So my channel is about understanding how to date and why your dating experiences went the way they went, whether good or bad. That's what I teach. I show you how to look inside to see where you are and how you got there. A lot of men go through these issues with their parents. They don't know what's going on. They just grow up bitter, old, mad at the world because they can't understand, or they don't understand why they had to go through so much shit with their own family. They go through these situations with women, and they can't understand why they were the good guy, or why they gave a woman a certain type of energy and she still got out of pocket. Because you can't give Every woman is not meant to be a long-term situation. A lot of women will be temporary. They're just there for the moment. And you must understand those who are just here for today versus who are the ones who are truly down. You'll be able to tell. I may do a video on that as well. But you'll be able to tell the woman that is truly down and there for the long term, there for the long haul through thick and thin. Most women, they just want a situation. They don't want the person. Because if they wanted the person, they would go out of their way to understand you and to make sure that they don't cross any boundaries that will push or run you away. Excuse me. But yes, know what to say, know what to do, but most importantly, you want to know how to say it and how to do it. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Date Master.